in the Field by John B.Keane. The Bull Michael is played by John Compton. Taste Michael is played by John Delaney. Burrow Down by Ty Keane. Mick Flanagan by Joe Groban. Mary Flanagan by Marie Groban. Liam Flanagan by Timmy Dunn. Sandy Michael is played by Paul Delaney. Mrs. Sandy Michael played by Mary P. Delaney. William D. played by William Mansfield. Sergeant D. by Liam Wynne. Father Murphy by Dennis Hassett. Mrs. Butler, Alice Summers. The Bishop, James Pyle. And the Flanagan children, Edward Keane and Daniel Hyatt.
Give us a half whiskey there. For God's sake, Amy, to know what and move your head. Lady, do you hear me talk? Yeah?
Burr. It's freezing, Burr.
What it is, whether for snow in the nest. Where's your father?
It went out to O'Connor for the paper.
God, this place is getting more like Las Vegas. With all the gambling going on.
That'll be $50.
You're timely. We are the all is gold.
We're still on our Easter holiday. How's trade?
Same as all. Loads.
Go upstairs, your dinner is ready. I thought I told you to sleep out the shop.
Nearly finished.
You've been long enough about it. Good morning, Bert.
Good morning, Bill.
To clean out the store.
I got the half of it.
Not half of it, I thought you to do the whole of it.
Look after the kids, or my mother while she was feeding the baby.
This fool font you are, after the women and the children. The daughter you should have been done this stuff. We've out that story, you'll hear more about it from me.
Yes, Dad.
Go on, ask your mother, will dinner be ready soon?
Yes, Dad.
Well, my goodness, when you cut out that he whispered, you'd swear you were a canary.
I thought you were very wishing.
Whistling, yes, I like whistling. But that's bloody very sure mechanism whistling.
Oh, another half one is that. I've been told me my
I get a price of it.
You're on.
Who did you take down now?
Take down. Got it. That's illegal, that is. We will get you put in jail for that. Sure. That's a penny better than half there.
That must be great money in cash there.
Not half as much as there is here. Auctioneer.
Very funny, very funny. Don't forget I have to use my head all the time.
Not half as much as I know. Did you ever try to take down a small farm? Hard man.
Oh, good morning, ma'am. Mr. Butler. I haven't seen you in a dog's age.
Good day to you, Mr. Flanagan. Sure, I'm afraid I don't be in the village very often now.
What will I get you?
Ah, 'tisn't drink I'm after, Mr. Flanagan. 'Tis other business entirely brought me here. I've been thinking of paying you a call for some time now.
You've been thinking of selling a bit of property now. Bit of land or the house, or maybe more.
Oh no, not the house. Lord save it. They want me on the side of the road. Or stuck in a room in some back lane in Carricktown. 'Tis the field I came to see you about, Mr. Flanagan. I'm a poor widow woman, and I want the best price I can get. They say you're an honest man to get the last penny for a person.
Down here, Maggie, I can guarantee you that you won't be wrong in this house. You kept the right spot. Am I right, Paul?
No better man. As straight as a telephone.
I suppose I know the whole of that.
Only to see. How do you do, sir?
Shall I get a little drop of something now before we get down to business? Something to stir up the heart.
Ah, no. Sure, I never touches a drop. Not since the day my poor husband died did I ever put a drop of drink to my lips. Sure, we used to take the odd bottle of stout together, but that was once upon a time. The Lord have mercy on the dead.
The Lord have mercy on the dead. There's nothing those days, but young married women guzzle and gin. And out all hours of the night, then bingo or jingo or whatever you call it. But you're a fine, honest woman, ma'am. There's no, we have right a word if it was more like it.
That's true, God knows.
What kind of property do you wish to sell, ma'am?
Sure, 'tis the 4-acre field, the one you mentioned.
There's a great demand for them these days. Every upstart in the country is on the make for grazing. No shortage of buyers. Oh, ma'am, what's your name and address?
Maggie Butler.
Mrs. Margaret Butler. And the address?
In Shaban, Harrytown.
In Shaban, Harrytown. I know that field well. That's the one over the river.
Sure, that's the one. Sure, 'tis the only one.
That's quite a parcel of land, that is. Quite inchy grazing. As dry as a carving. How do you hold it?
What?
Your title, I mean. Where's your title? In other words, who gave you the right to sell it?
Oh, 'twas will to me by me husband 5 years ago. Sure, 'twas purchased under the Land Act by me husband's father, Patsy Butler. He willed it to me husband, and me husband willed it to me. I'm the registered owner of the field.
That's fair enough for anything.
Well, I know that field, man. You just let the grazing to the bull McCain.
Ah, he has the grazing all right, but only till the end of the month.
I fancy the board would like to see it bought by an outsider. So 'tis bothering his own. In proper order too. Well now, the acreage.
3 acres, 1 rood, and 32 purchased. With a passage to water, and a passage to the main Carrytown Road. 'Tis well fenced, and there's a concrete stall in one corner near the river. There's 2 5-barrel gates. Here's its folio. 684420.
And the valuation.
£3, 10 shillings, poor law.
Under fee simple, I take it.
Oh, fee simple.
Who's the solicitor, ma'am?
Alfie Nesbitt.
No better man.
The bull McCain won't like you.
You're telling me.
Mr. Flanagan, the highest bidder will get my field.
Oh, that you may be sure. But the bull McCabe is sure to be that. He needs that field. Well now, Mrs. Butler and Maggie, I'll stick a notice in the paper this evening. And I'll have 36 bills printed and ready the day after tomorrow.
May God bless you, Mr. Flanagan.
It's my job, ma'am. It's my job. I suppose I'll have a reserve.
Oh, you'll put a reserve of £800 on it for me.
That's more than £200 an acre.
'Tis well worth it, 'tis good land, and 'tis very well situated.
True for you, true for you. You'll get the last brown copper for it. I'll make sure of that.
Well, 'tis all I have, apart from my widow's pension. And God knows I can't live on that. God will reward you when you get a good price for me, Mr. Flanagan. you now.
No, that will come from the boys. Let me see now. We'll make the auction the 5th day of April.
Oh, the 5th of April. Please God, I see you dead.
Please God. And God is good, ma'am. God is good.
My husband said I was to come to you if I was ever forced to sell, that you were a good, honest man. Ah, he was a good, honest man too. The Lord have mercy on him.
He was, to be sure, a good, kindly, innocent man.
May God bless you, Mr. Flanagan. Good day to you now.
Good day now, ma'am. Good day. Wonderful legs are not made, not to me. I have a job to do.
No word. Me. Your dinner's ready.
Good. I'm all right, ma'am. Will you take over a couple of copies of these for me?
How many do you want?
Make it 3. 3 should do. The board will bring them over to the printers when they're ready.
Well, you needn't be too long. I'm getting my hair done when you come down.
Oh, what's on?
Nothing's on. Why, it is 6 weeks since I got the hair done.
Why didn't you go and have your hair done before now? My hair, what you mean? Anyway, no one ever stopped you from having your hair done.
No one. Only them 9 kids. Yeah, the baby's asleep up there, so you needn't turn on that wireless. If he wakes, that's the end of my hair.
That's all right, woman. I want to hear the news.
You can miss the news for 1 day.
What's for dinner?
Corned beef and cabbage.
Again?
Oh, what do you expect? Is there turkey and ham here, back?
No, but God damn it, if I ate any more cabbage, I'll have to fill the second lap.
No matter what you do, they aren't happy. Ask him in the morning what he'd like for his dinner, and he says, "'Tis too soon after his breakfast."
Oh, another half one in that name, please.
Have you the price of it?
I know, sure. I'm selling a couple of cars, Stephen.
Cash on the line, only word.
God, Nelly, you're an amazing woman. I mean to say, the way I came up the hill, after 9 children, you're still the best looking woman in the village.
Oh, come on.
I know, it wasn't me said that, no. It's another man in court. There was a bunch of us at the corner the other night, and young Nesbitt started off about you. Christ, the way these young fellas talk about married women.
The solicitor's son.
The very man, just after you passed, he says, "There goes the finest looking woman in the village."
And now, I'm not bad when I'm dressed up. Sure, when I get the time, that is. There's other good-looking women in Carrickmore.
Sure there are them, sir. And 'twas you he picked out from church. He ought to know, and he almost had done.
I don't know why. Not a word about this. And make sure you pay me when you can.
Oh, trust me. Trust me.
He's not a bad looking chap.
Oh,
This, the solicitor's son.
oh, handsome, handsome.
What did he have to say for himself?
Well, he never stopped talking about you for 10 minutes. He Will you marry your man?
I hadn't much sense at 19. 9 kids in a dump where you wouldn't get to look at yourself in a mirror. The drapers won't even put panties in the window around here. Hypocrites. Do you know what gets me, Bora? It's watching those sanctimonious old bitches on their way to the altar of God every Sunday with their tongues out like vipers for the body of Christ. And the host is no sooner melted in their mouths, they're cutting the piss out of one another.
How you manage to look so good, and all you have to do, I don't know.
You get your hair done different, they whisper about you. Dress up in a bit of stocking, they stare at you. You'd want an armoured car if you wore a pair of slacks. Do you know how long it is since that man up there had a back? A year. Imagine, a whole year. He changes his shirt every Sunday and sleeps in it for the rest of the week. The last time he wore a pair of pajamas was 17 years ago. The night of our honeymoon.
How you see it, but I don't know.
Sailing water high. Access to the river. Hey, boy, access.
H. I. S.
Without making water in here.
She's only just left.
How is the boy?
Where is there to call me boiler? Hungry, nabbit, son of a bitch. Where's me?
He's upstairs, finishing his dinner.
What are you for?
You say he knows on. You know me to come.
Who wants this out there, man?
You, move on.
Wait a minute. Sit down there. Have a drink.
We'll have a half wish.
Here's 3 bottles of stout.
I know something.
She was putting up the field, wasn't she?
That's right. The 5th of April is today. Holy gosh.
Ah, you have a good ear, Bord.
Oh, she made no see.
Think she might have told us?
You put a price on it.
£800.
She's out of her mind.
A head case.
Will you get on?
I shouldn't be too long.
You'll have to admit the whole. 'Tis a good bit of land.
You're right, I admit that all right. This is a manure of my heifers. 5 years of the best cow dung in Carrickcommon. And £40 a year. So that's £200. Now counting the cost of the tissues we cut year in, year out. To me that field is worth a penny over £400. I say now, if she got another £200, she'd be well paid.
Ah, very well paid. But suppose there's outside big, huh?
There won't be outside bidders. Sir, I see to that. Half the village below is related to me. And them that isn't related to me is related to the wife.
There's bound to be outside bins, sure. There's a craze for land everywhere. Now you're right, Paul. Dead right. Well, they'll be off now, sure. The wife will be wondering what Kate thinks. She'll have the dinner ready.
You never had a dinner in your life. What's in your dinner? Supper and tea. When is the last time you had an egg, you little rat? Or a pound of meat?
And no, Paul. She'll be worrying, and you know what women are.
Don't worry. I'm down one of my own, God bless you. There. What's the egg up there? How is it?
I shouldn't be too long. I give back off.
Not lick your foot to move ahead. What did he say?
He said to me down in a minute.
Is it his dinner or his tea again? Tell you to bring it on down here and drink it here.
Bring your tail down with you. Bring your tail is in a hurry.
Tell yourself to take a no dinner that goes this fashion since morning.
He said to me down in a minute. That's God the tired.
God. Can't have your dinner now without going to the lab.
I'll slip away now, sure. You know where you are. If you want me, Brandon.
Well, you're six there. There's no order to call you after a bloody bird. You're worse than a sparrow.
Here. How is the boy? How are you? Hey, how are you?
What was our fashion this morning?
How can I do with you?
Right.
You wanted a hairdresser. Well, no, what's the problem?
The board here tells me that you have a field for sale.
That's right.
Are you aware of the fact that we have been raising that field for the last 5 years? And we're raising it at the moment.
I am, of course I am.
5 things for £200. It's a fair bit of money.
The fair sum.
A lot of counting and hard-earned £1 notes.
540 is a fair sum.
Give me as much claim to the field as the woman that has it for sale.
Hey, there won't be a fit after the order have.
And the bullocks, hey, don't forget the bullocks. Our bullocks are more fashion content than women and husbands in England. Donkeys, there's one thing that happens me. It's wandering donkeys. There to get into bed at night and I'll be just settling down when I think of those thieving, long-eared pirates. No sleep for me that night. But I keep thinking of the grassy earth of it and the fine young clover.
A hungry ass. They have as much as 2 cows.
Oh, he's an ass. He's after grass. Silence for grass. Oh, we came across a law's an ass in April. When you be spared the fields there for the hungry heifers. Like that black stallion with a single ear and an eye like a stake.
Oh, Christ.
The first time I met the bastard of that landscape today. He was staring through the gate there in the field we're by now. There's a look at him. You think grass is the last thing in his mind. He gave us one look and he trotted off. We watched him for 3 months. Hey there, cornered. He bet him to death. He was a solid over flaking him with the fish and me with the blackthorn stick. And you're going to tell me that I have no claim to that bid. That any outsider can come and make his own bid. And do what's ours. And we have to hunt every canary with jackass in the countryside.
I know, Bull, be fair. She's entitled to the best price she can get. The field is legally hers.
And she'll get a fair price. If I hand you over £200, she'll be well paid indeed.
£200? You'll have to do better than that. It's up for public auction here on the 5th of April. I'm sorry, Bull.
It is printed yet.
No, not yet.
Do you know to find the papers?
I'm just on the point to do it.
On the pint, but it isn't done.
If I go to that paper, they'll have 20 papers.
We won't have that, so we can't have that!
I'll go to the land.
If they don't go to the papers and there's no bills out, who know only what's here?
You can't do that.
You've done before and you did it yourself.
Ah, this is different. Oh, let the solicitor know about this.
He's an out rogue if you ask me. He won't be here today, the auction.
What are you going to do? Kidnap him?
Your own granduncles of mine with wills to be made. One of them could be died that day, couldn't he? And he wouldn't want to fall out and out then.
All in no good. I can't be a party to this. There's a reserve of air for the public. And besides, it's illegal.
Here.
And there's my commission. 5% of £800 is fine. I'm not going to lose £40 because you need a share fee.
Look here, Flanagan. I need that field. I have 19 acres and no passage to water. I need passage to water. I pay you £40 now and you can sign over the field to me.
I'd like to see that in writing.
You might make me hang. Look, I'll sign £40 in your hand the day of the auction, provided you sign over the field to me.
What about Maggie Butler? It's her field, and nobody else's.
I have as much claim to that field. That's fair enough, Frank. Is that her? Oh, she's Reed. Something in it for the board, too. We won't forget the board.
You don't seem to understand that this is my way of operating.
If it weren't that you're already the other way, as some hand glasses shagger the stranger called it.
What about this Maggie Butler? It's her field.
As much mine. There's 100 relations of mine in the village down there. And if I say so, none of them will ever set foot in here again.
What do you mean? Give me the £40 now.
It's your £40. The board here will act as a witness. Put your hand there. And say after me, as God is my judge,
As God is me judge,
I solemnly swear
I solemnly swear
that I witness the receipt of £40
I witness the receipt of £40
by Nick Flanagan
by Nick Flanagan
of the first part,
of the first part,
from Terry McCabe of the second part,
from Terry McCabe of the second part.
hereinafter and affectionately known as the board. But, let me go along with that. Here.
I have to get the Willis printers, but I have that work. Like printers.
Solid thinking, Mick. And here's what we're doing now in the morning at the office. The board there, they'll open the bid at £100. And I rise them 10. The board goes to 120, and I rise them 10. The board flies higher to 150, and I rise them 10 more. The board soars to 190, and I come in at 200. All fair and square and above board. 2 down, as the man said, and carry on.
Oh, it's separate than the confession.
What about people?
How about you?
You promised me something.
What would you say to a fiver?
Will you take?
The minute the land changes, hands is yours.
What about a pound on the pot? No.
Ah, we won't forget you, Bart. We won't forget you. Sure.
Stand as a half on me before you go.
Give him a half on there. Have one myself. Have one yourself, too. I've watched that field for 40 years. And his father before me watched it for 40 more. So I know every white thorn bush and every chisel that's around. The shamrock imagine, in the northwest corner. The southwest is bounded by swarthy slopes. Some fools planted them on. They're nice little hedge now. That's an independent little field that needs there.
That's good. You'll have it soon with the help of God.
Now, Maggie's husband died there 5 years ago. I knew he was dying. But I knew by the writing on his face. Sure, I knew the wife was feeling the pinch lately. I knew by the writing, sure. It was raucous, plain as a process across her eyes and in her cheeks that she was feeling the pinch of home. But, you know what? I could tell by what a man would be thinking by the writing on his face.
Have no fear of me.
I need a warning, but you know, you can be trusted above any man at all. Yeah. Yes, tight.
Oh, did you?
Oh, it is. A hungry young man. He's hungry for women. He's hungry for men. Take me, son. Marry no woman if she hasn't land.
Good afternoon, man.
Good afternoon, Sergeant.
Thank you, no.
Come on home, mate. The dinner is this house.
I didn't pass you. I can't have a word with Mr. McKay here.
I'll just have the boys going because we're going to dinner.
Well, this won't take long. I'm here investigating the death of a donkey.
Investigate the letter of that.
You wouldn't hear that about that. The same law the whole time. The same dirty English law. No change at all.
Maybe not, but I've asked your son and yourself a few questions.
Come on, take this fella. That would be my. They more than anything around catching the robbers and thieves. God, they're like the rest. Their brains in the arse of your throat.
That's enough of that. Sit down and answer my questions. Sit down or come to the barracks.
Oh, sit down, thing. There's more thought about donkeys than there is at Christmas.
Where were you the night before last?
What night is that?
Where were you last night?
Where did we already hidden that?
Until what time?
Until morning.
And did you leave the house during that time?
And he thought I wasn't conscious. I left the house more than 2 minutes.
You that big heck were racing, haven't you?
Sure, everyone knows that.
Well, can you prove you weren't there?
Or there was playing cards with the 2 o'clock.
That's true, Bert.
Oh, gospel.
Well, the donkey was killed around midnight. His cries were heard by a couple walking on the river. They report to the SPCA, who in turn report to the Barrack Armory. Now, what I want to know is where were ye when the donkey was poisoned?
He wasn't poisoned.
How do you know he wasn't poisoned?
Well, because there's no poison ever on. That's how we know it. And you know me when you're a smart man with these tricky questions. What is it? Only an innocent boy who never told a lie in his life. I don't care who he is, as long as they get their conviction. Pretty innocent here when the fingers are fighting and our law-abiding men are getting stabbed to death in the street.
Bird, you say you're here at that night, and I say you're alive.
You all heard? You all heard what he said? You call me a liar, and no man got the book or gun on it. No man. Uniform or no uniform.
All right, I take it back. I apologize for calling you a liar.
You better not do it again.
I'm wasting me time. There's nothing in your head but pigs and cows and pitiful packs of laugh. You laugh when you hear that an old jackass is beaten to death. But a man might be beaten to death here for all you give a damn.
Roll that bloody door in!
Why don't you upstairs now? Come on.
See you got the hair.
What do you think?
What? And soap. Definitely soap. Kind of a dirty look.
Well, it's the latest round here, anyway.
My father said you were short of stone.
Goodbye, baby. What's he doing up there?
He's listening to the wires. The baby is crying. What are they doing?
I give him a son in the box, and if he doesn't settle, call me.
All right.
Baby, will you take them two upstairs? There's an option on here in the corner.
Or, you hope the farmer quicker than hope that 30 years ago.
Well, did he like it?
What?
Hey, hair!
Who?
We're telling you. You don't miss it. The solicitors.
Oh, he was on about you getting done.
What did he have to say?
Well, he couldn't understand how a good-looking woman, like Benny Flanagan, got stuck in a dump like this.
Doc is right. He seems like a nice fella. Well, why don't you bring him in for a drink sometime? Does he drink?
To see what? Oh, he doesn't drink around here, Marshal. Too much talk and gossip. Marshal, you know what they're like around here.
You're dead right there. You couldn't turn in your bed when they know about it.
There's a lot of gents. Christ, that must be a holy terror to be a good-looking woman and all the old frowns he's got. And you know, at his work, not to be appreciated, but him that should appreciate.
Or even if I do talk to a good-looking fella in the pub, he's said to be mad with him. Thinks I'm going to run away with them or something.
Well, how you stick it, I don't know. You must have the patience of Job.
Why it be terrible, you know. But you remember that last year. I was going to the dance in town, and I thought himself had been spending the night in Dublin.
God, you look good that. Mind you, I wasn't the only one there about it.
4 years since I was at the dance, and I said that one night he should get a lift home unexpectedly.
What did he do?
Well, he waited up till I came home, tried about a few of the lads in for a drink, and him sitting all the time in the stairwell. He heard every word we said. Look at God now, it was all innocent. It was a pity I didn't know he was listening. I'd have stuck in something deliberate. It would have been great, gas, if we'd all met down and started saying the rosary.
What happened?
He waited till the boys went home. And there he was, sitting on the steps of the stairs as I went up. Christ, I thought I dropped dead. He hit me then, and I fell down the stairs. I pretended to be unconscious. I'm telling you that frightened him. Or the lamenting would have brought laughter from the corpse.
What?
Wake up, Mim. Wake up, me little darling. But he never called me darling before, not even when we were poor. He got a bit annoyed then. Wake up. Will you wake up in the name of God? And don't be disgracing me for being dead.
This is marvelous. Marvelous.
Wait till you hear. He starts sobbing then. Wake up. doctor and the priest. Tried a brandy, but I was waiting.
This is Christ.
We do ever, and It is a great sensation when you're sick, you know. It's better than getting your hair done. Just like a massage. Morning.
Good morning. Morning. I'm going to here, please.
A nice morning, isn't it?
Yes, it is. She's in kind of a bit shouty. All in all, it's not bad for a time to eat.
All right, put it in the tree, all right. I never know where you are with it.
Hey, late woman.
Yes, in some ways, yes it is. Strange month.
Wait 1 minute, 5 minutes. Right, here, look at that. Still, sailor who brought her to play the bar.
Very difficult thing to do.
You're in far wrong there. Still, not a hard winter, sir. That is everybody have hope. Bread.
Now, there you are. You're a stranger to these parts.
Oh no,
Good have. Would you have a drink? I should have asked you in the first place.
I don't mind if I don't. Large whiskey, baby.
You're a bit of a stranger to these parts.
Well, my wife was born around here, so I'm not a stranger, not a complete stranger.
Oh, where was your wife born?
About 6 miles away, a place called Perfromed.
What was your wife's name?
Connolly.
Honey. Honey.
Oh, I can't seem to place her.
Look on, nail her pin up.
Well, that'd be pretty hard for you. There's nobody that name in Perfromed now. The whole family moved to England 20 years ago.
And are you yourself from around here?
Oh no, I'm a Galway man. I live in England. I'm living there 12 years. Me, if I had my way, that's where I'd stay.
Is your wife with you?
No, she's in England. She might be joining me soon. It all depends.
You're on holidays then.
Well, no. I'm on business. That's why I'm here. I came to see your husband, Joanna. I'd like to be words with him.
And he's upstairs now finishing his breakfast. I'll go and get him for you if you like now. It is no bother.
No, it's no hurry. We don't have a drink. I should have asked you in the first place.
Oh, now I don't know that I should.
I shall go on. You'll only be who wants.
I have something so. It'll have to be quick.
This is our local beauty queen.
I don't mind him. Have it. Here's cheers.
Good look. And yes, over this one, as gay as any.
Now, you have to have one on me.
Not for me, thank you. Too early.
I won't say no.
Now, it'll have to be a small one this time. We don't want to get drunk, do we, Mr.
Hey, the name's Dean. Good and Dean.
Mr. Lee, are you sure you won't have one on?
No, if you don't mind. Some other time. I may be here for a few days, and it's possible I'll be here permanently. Your husband is Michael Fanning and the auctioneers today.
He is indeed. I'll go and get him now. She'll drop in again sometime. Anytime.
Seems like a nice one.
You need to say this time.
Please, being a nice woman.
You're right there, lads. I would only have to give it to her. She's up.
Morning, gentlemen. Wait for telling me you wanted to see me.
Oh, I'm sorry if I disturbed you. Look, Mr. Hardy.
Ah, that's all right. I was only listening to the late news. What can I do for you?
Well, firstly, let me introduce myself to you. My name is Willem D.
I make that. How do you do?
I have a letter here from Mr. Nesbitt, the solicitor, about the sale of a field. The sale was supposed to take place at 11 o'clock this morning. Maybe there has been a mistake.
No, there's no mistake. This is the day of the auction, all right. But who told you? How did you get in contact with our Nesbitt?
It's my wife, you see. Since her last baby, her nerves haven't been too good. And she wants to get back to Ireland. Mr. Nesbitt was one of the many solicitors I wrote to be on the lookout for such a field. Last week, I had a letter from him, so I took the chance and came over. Look,
Okay, I'm coming on Paul's errand.
I don't understand.
There's only 4 acres. You couldn't possibly make a living there.
That doesn't worry me. My side from England is much less.
No, look, don't get me wrong. I'm only trying to advise you.
I have a business of my own in England. I'm doing fairly well. I supply concrete blocks to villagers. The field is the right size for me. It's on a river with first-class gravel.
Who told you about the gravel lady?
I get an engineer from the town to look it over.
Engineer? That must be the fellow with the wooden box. He told me he was catching eel. But you get one person to start a business like that.
Oh, no, it's not as difficult as it sounds. I cover an acre or so with concrete. I move in my machinery and I do business.
It's only fair to tell you the white cotton outside bidders.
Nesbitt said nothing about bypass.
Oh, well, there is. There could be trouble. Serious trouble.
What sort of bypass?
Well, now, I don't want to worry you. For the past 5 years, the local farmer has rented that field.
It's a public option, isn't it?
Yes. But the village could hold it against you.
I wouldn't be selling blocks to the village.
You wouldn't get meant to work for you.
A few of my men in England give the right hand to get back to Ireland.
You don't understand. You're a stranger. There'll be trouble and serious trouble.
All I know is that my wife isn't well. Now, if I don't get her back here quickly, she'll crack up. Now, if that isn't trouble, tell me what is.
Look, I tell you what. You go back to your wife. And I'll find a suitable field for you. I'll search high and low. It won't take me long.
You're an auctioneer.
Yeah.
This is a public auction.
Yes.
I'm a prospective buyer. So how am I getting along with the auction?
Would you like a cup of tea?
Thanks, I would. Thank you.
Do you know what he's doing?
No, what?
He's bidding for the field.
I sure what's so awful about that?
Praise almighty, woman.
I'm not so acting, am I?
I have nothing against you personally.
I have nothing against you personally or otherwise.
Yes, Mr. Butler. You know, well,
Is it time for the auction yet?
it won't be long now. We're waiting for the bid.
There don't seem to be too many here.
Oh, it won't be so. It won't be so, I assure you.
Are you the owner of the field?
Oh, yes.
Well, I'm pleased to meet you. My name is Steve. Well, me. I expect to be bidding for your property.
It might be better now if you weren't here till the auction starts. Well, upstairs with Mary and have a cup of tea.
Aye, man, do.
Well, very well so, Mr. Flanagan. But you'll do your best for me now, won't you?
We'll do our best, our very best.
And you'll be sure to call me.
To be sure, to be sure.
Up the stairs now, laddie, I might get out of time.
As a prospective buyer, I have the right to know everything about this field.
You'll know too bloody much.
I know how to look after myself.
So we're told about you. Are you aware there's an objection here?
So I'm told.
What do you want that field for?
That's no business of yours.
Going to make concrete blocks.
What?
He's going to cover the field with concrete.
No more meadows. What about my grass?
No more red as our head. You're a baby son of a bitch.
The old corn cock with a tight pin. You want to do me out of my rights. I did that field for the last 5 years. You're tackling their crowd now that would do for your man. Watch out for yourself.
Give us 6 is worth of them round biscuits. The time the auction was started.
You know what's good for you, you won't bid.
Is that a threat?
Hey, what you like of it?
If you care to make yourself clear, I certainly will.
You fancy yourself getting out of here?
Same your age. I think you all agree that Mrs. Butler is the rightful owner of this land, and she should be present. Mrs. Butler.
Mrs. Butler, I'm going to start the auction now.
Important tourism after taking over the village as if beyond.
I want no trouble here, no. There's a way for circumventing that we...
I circumvent him if there's something needs to be done.
Mrs. Butler, take a seat. I read the conditions of sale. The highest bidder shall be the purchaser, and if any dispute arises as to the bidding, the property shall be put up again at the last undisputed bidding. There will be a reserve price, and the vendor and her agents will be at liberty to bid. No person shall advance less than £5 at any bidding, and no bidding shall be retracted.
I see that Derby handed a law on this.
The purchaser shall immediately, on being declared as such, pay to the auctioneer 1/4 of the purchase money as a deposit, together with the usual auction fees of 5%, and so on, etc., etc.
Law. That's dear material. All the money in Carrie Coleman wouldn't pay for a suit into that.
And now the particulars and conditions of sale. Particulars and conditions of sale by auction of the undermentioned property, persuasive advertisement, duly published for the purpose.
But all that ring around. Start the bidding and get it over with.
Now this land, as you all know, is well fenced, well watered, and has a carrying power of 7 cattle.
Thanks to me and Ty. Sure, it was our sweat that fenced it, and our manure that dumped it.
Do I hear an open bid for this excellent property? Will someone bid me, please? Do I hear an open bid? I repeat, ladies and gentlemen, will someone bid me for this lovely field on the banks of the Ishtar? This property of 3 acres, 1 room, 32 persons. This green grassy pasture. Will someone bid me, please? Someone make me a bid.
£100.
£100. I hear you loud and clear, sir. This is more like it. £100 I bid from the board of down. Any advance on £100?
110.
110 I bid. 110 I bid from Mr. Teddy McGee. Any advance on 110?
120.
120 from the board of down. 120 from the board of down. Any increase in 120? 120 I bid.
130.
130 from Mr. McGee. 130 from Mr. Come on now, ladies and gentlemen.
150.
150 I bid from the board of down. Any advance on 150? Any advance? Do I hear? Any advance on 150?
160.
160. 160 I bid. 160. Any advance on 160?
190.
190 from the board of down. 190 from the board of down. Any advance on 190?
200.
£200. I bid £200, on 200. I bid £200 for Mr. Teddy McCabe of Inishball. There is a reserve. I negotiate by private treaty with the highest bidder. Come now, ladies and gentlemen, before I close this public auction, do we hear any advance on £200?
Guineas.
On 200.
300 guineas.
What's guineas? All right, I bid £300.
£300. I bid £300. Guinea advance at 300. Do I hear 350? Do I hear 350? No. In that case, I'll call a recess for a day and negotiate by private treaty.
What time do you propose to start in the morning?
Oh, sometime in the morning. Start the autumn to that late youth. These are hard-working people and have little time to spare.
What guarantee have I that you won't close the deal with him?
Now let that be the least of your worries. Everything is legal here.
Well, I take it then that my bid being the highest, you'll give me something in writing until the morning.
You'll get no bloody writing from me. You'll be here in the morning if you want to bid again.
Bid against who?
You'll bid to that old woman's reserve that's been reached. There's no one going to cut an old woman, not while I'm on my feet. I give you a guarantee of that.
How much is the reserve?
£800.
Well, that's not beyond me. I'm prepared to bid again. When can I see the field?
There is a field.
If the field is for auction, I'm entitled to look at it.
You can see my field any time, sir.
Wait, stop, you old fool! Wait, stop! What about my claim?
You've no claim.
I'll be back when you open in the morning.
Look out for yourself. Look out for yourself.
I'll be back when you open in the morning.
God almighty, it says sin to cover floor and grass with concrete.
Mamie, I'll be off now. There's no one in the house but myself.
And you should remember that too. Get you where he?
I'll be back in the morning, but this time I'll be with my solicitor.
You might be back with more your solicitor.
That is quite clean. Sure, you could have gone out to the boy.
I'd rather be here with you, but you go for your own. I'll be okay. You won't let anybody in.
A funny thing, mister. I'd prefer to be here with you too. Will you give me back a roll? Oh, that's lovely.
I wish it was always like this.
Sit down, Lily, and we'll treat ourselves to a drink.
You sit down there and I'll get now. What'll it be? The sky is the limit.
I'll have a drop of brandy. Are they asleep upstairs?
They're all out. A small brandy it'll be.
I haven't sat down since morning. Do you know, it is like a holiday having a stretch. Can you imagine having a job that ends at 6 with Saturdays and Sundays free and holidays? Should we? If we had holidays, we wouldn't know what to do.
Would you like to figure out?
I think they're over there by the register. You're a good boy, baby. And here's cheers, Amy.
No. You feel it too.
Feel what?
Fear. I'm getting afraid already. I think I'll close that door and close the shutters. We'll sit down there and let nobody in and never open the door again.
I know what you mean, Amy.
What do you have to drink?
Did you be back
I said, I want to pay him for this, for a bob. But never feel it.
Sit down now and I won't
Here, come over here, you want. Sit down here. Sit down. Must be where I can be invited. Julia, it's fine, isn't it? Yes, sorry. God, you can call me Dandy, but them that don't do it to me face, do it behind me back. How much your name?
Mimi.
Mimi. Dandy.
Mimi. Dandy.
Yes, I'm not even watching. It's got to be dropped up in a one man's case. What's the way?
Appreciate it.
You're tough, yes. Brady picked it out for me yesterday. They're great taste and what's the style. First, I don't know. Appreciate it. Here's a tanner for yourself.
Thanks very much.
Thanks very much, Dandy.
Dandy.
Simple, isn't it? Suppose you know this one.
Dandy, yeah. Quite very keen.
Very never across the word between us.
That must be a record.
Say that.
That must be a record, Dandy.
Just love at first sight. I never went out without glasses since, by the way. And then there's something else. What? Go no further now. If she wanted that, she would have married the alley cat. I'll try it, yes. Go on. I'll try it, yes. Okay, so, word of it. I'm bringing it here, then. Come on, boss, baby. What do you want now?
What's that?
She wanted canaries. No. Waited on for her yesterday, and she wouldn't even look. I stuffed her with ginger in, and she still wouldn't eat. I'd give it to her mother instead.
And she's 6 since.
Now then, this 1 acre of hog, purchased last January, including fees, £46.10. All's here all right, Dandy.
I'm here too.
We got yard, Dandy.
Three tenors, a fiver, and a pound note, and 10 bob. That's £36.10.
It's all here, Dandy.
And I'm on there.
Don't be telling everybody.
And cross it back the book and get the receipt.
Maybe you think you may take a wedge out of this throat and go over.
Jack has done his inside. Hey, Frank, here are the numbers. Come on,
and gentlemen, I, me personally, have here one prime farmer's wife for sale. She's 15 hands high, sound in wind and limb, and she's steady as a butcher's table, and is in perfect working order, which is just as well, because the sales be very hard to get parts from. Do I hear a bit? Do I hear a bit for this fine specimen of woman? What about you, sir?
No.
Just 2 medals for making cause. 4 for making pancakes. I go home, and it's that side for drinking summer meat. And a certificate for snowing.
You came, Daddy.
How are you, boy? Hi.
Here's your receipt, Daddy.
Hey, where did the man here do me wrong?
Yes, boy. Yes.
Sit down on here now, all right? Oh, sorry, your man. Good man has never left me. From the drinks there from his friends. What do you do now? Should he be in bed?
He's just going.
No, he knows no. How's here now, boy? I'm a fair man, and I want not but what's mine. A total stranger has come, and he wants to bury my sweat and blood in concrete. That's against God and man, and I was never a man to bow my head when trouble came my way. Now this robber comes from nowhere, and he's not less than a robber. And you know the cure for a robber must be given a Friday, and a Friday he's going to get. Now this man gets a beating. We'll have the civic guards going around asking questions. Yeah, I know the kind of civic guards are. What are friends for, I ask, except to pull one another out of a hole? What's neighbours and relations for, except to love one another and send the gospel? So when the civic guards come around with their long noses, all of you remember that Ty and me were in the pub the time that Robin Gazebo got his jewels. We'll give him a beating, enough to teach him a lesson. Now I want a promise, won't I? To show that we can all trust one another. Then you take an oath from the Holy Ghost.
Sure thing, bud. I need to worry about this.
No man, I know you could trust him. What about you, Mort?
I'm not swearing on the Holy Ghost.
What are you got against the Holy Ghost, you little cappler?
He's wrong. He's wrong.
Did you ever get a fright?
Fright.
Yes, a fright. Any other ghost that frightened the life out of you, but the Holy Ghost never get anyone to fright. Hard swear!
Sure.
Hey, what about you? Okay, boy, but don't overdo it. I'll do the name in the morning. Mamie, pour up a bottle of whiskey there for my friend. Mamie, I'm talking to you.
And I hear you, Bull.
What do you say?
This man has done no harm.
Not yet. Not yet, but he will.
That can't be the man up. He's alone here.
He don't belong here.
I tell you, the guards will hear it.
Of course they will. But you're weak in our mouth shut. That'll be the end of it.
This can lead to nothing but trouble.
And be right trouble you don't get that trap shut. I know enough about you that call your right face for the trouble. He might be blind, but I know who's coming and going like the back of my hand. And you'll be all right, won't you?
He won't say a word.
Of course he won't. Men here think not to put the bomb up against the back door, so it is done before. And who's to say it couldn't be done again?
All right. We get the message.
We're up and drink there for my friends. God, that's great now. All my friends are behind me. Now, when we go, and when we come back again, none of you leave this pub, and it'll be the very same as me now. Right, Andy?
Sure thing, Buck.
And what we would like now is a song. Sure. Who better to sing it than that? Andy, give us the poor blind boy. Know how to go.
She left the old field where she cried the baby. That little white cottage that lies by the sea. The cradle that rocked him is lonesome and shady. And she thinks of those days that never will be. Though far from her loved one, she nighttime by morning since ever he died. She walked through the field and now it shines down. And she thinks of the fate of her poor life by
Bloody hell. It's there, everybody. It's there. Sure, you hear the growth of the grass. The first music that was ever heard. So fair this is something today. Sure, two more days like that you wouldn't know the place of the field.
Indeed you could.
You're sure you didn't see him?
Hush.
He wouldn't have come by the river and on to you.
No chance. I hid in the shelter all day since we left the pub this morning. And Johnny Sweeney was here when we came back to the pub now. And all I see was the crow. Not a good crow. What do they be doing? They weren't there for that. And they weren't digging sticks. Just personally. Taking no notice of anything. But they be keeping pretty good.
Yeah, sure. I admire a crow as much as the next man. The first up in the morning is the crow and the soonest under his quilt.
I see if you watch today.
Oh, crappy sons of old.
You see to see the man thing, the ratty came up in the world.
They're crafty, sure enough, but I could watch crows if there was a time given for. Should I often lapse the crows?
They talk about it. I swear I believe all of their own.
Who's to know? Who's to know? Anyway, sure, I have some sense of me right now beside the antics of crows.
Never come now. It's all of them. They're like,
Give him another half hour and if he doesn't come then, we'll go to our beds. God knows I could do with his sleep.
I sure, any man would.
I never wonder. You hear no complaints of a hurt.
Say that.
Yes, Ty.
Why don't yourself a man talk?
How
long has it been?
long has what been?
Since you spoke.
You have me at it.
I can help.
18 years since I spoke to her slippery.
What was the cause?
What was the cause with a tinker's pony? A handgaller's piebald pony? A gluttonous runt of a guest with one eye? Was that the fair and carried home and she got permission for the tinker's waiter to let the pony in on the field? And I carry her 14 cows and grass scares. Great pony of the hair off the child's head.
Perhaps between man.
That then they after telling you what happened.
Yeah, perhaps the pony, perhaps.
I was in bed when she told me. Had me share of booze taken. I walked for more than I meant to make. I went out and I looked at the pony. It was a pitiful sight. I should rush him through the two eyes, the good and the bad. A barrel at a time. Sure, it often played in my conscience. It was an ass now, it wouldn't matter. But sure, a pony is a pony.
And she never spoke to you since.
Not a word. Bring the electric light for her. I built that goddamn bathroom for her. All over the dirt. One eve now. She didn't swear he was human.
You had to do that. Carrying 14 cows. You had to do it.
I had to do it. You're a sensible fella who knows the ropes.
I think her pony. An acre. Didn't you explain it?
You can't explain those things to women. And don't worry then if the fields are bald and the hay is scarce. God, I've seen lonesome nights, lonesome nights. Which was that?
Oh, that's only a jet. One of them new ones with the high boom sound.
An aeroplane.
That's all it is. I often see them down here at night. I could tell you on different kites.
And what do you be doing down here at night, eh? Not saying your prayers, I bet.
Oh, rounding around and looking out for donkeys.
Women, I suppose.
Dad.
Ah, come on and tell your old dad.
Well, there's a daughter of Patsy Finney.
Ah, I seen her. Good way to a woman. Bit red in the legs, though. And she milk.
As good as herself.
And she feed cattle and feed pigs.
Knows more about them than myself.
Golly, she does. She knows a fair bit. Did you question her?
She's a man by day, and she's a woman at night.
And there's 9 acres and 9 acres of that. Boy, man yourself. Are you there, you well?
Where do you think you're dressing?
Question.
Oh, I wouldn't like to rush her. Pamper her attention.
Oh, that's been knocked over.
She often drops over here, and she doesn't seem unwilling to listen.
Get your nappers screwed on by and with the important people, yeah. The important people.
That's why I'm careful. Oh, that's only a couple of young ones on bicycles coming off the pitch and carry forward. Calm yourself, Dad. You're very cheap.
He doesn't come. We'll give him another 10 minutes. Go to our beds. He's trying to get here, his new mom. That's surely him now.
Right. Whoever it is, he's in a hurry.
Pull back in.
Oi! Oi! Hey! Oi! Alla, the eater's there! Come on, it's the bird! Alla, I'm at the running all the way from Harry. Will we have a bad heart? Pull! Hey! You're not going to put me off and wait. Have me heart fluttering like the engine of a boat.
No, if I told you he's a drinking man and then run to carry home and myself with a glass of brandy for him.
All right. Be funny. And then you keep me mouth shut about behind me.
What do you know you're distracted?
He was in the pub. Or he was talking to me in the account. And he said he was going to his lodgings to get his coat. He was going to look at the field.
So he didn't heed my warning.
Oh no, this is the field he wants all right. It is like love at first sight. It's falling from him. But don't forget who picked up.
Did you see him?
Sure, that's why you're running. He was behind me on the road.
Well, that's surely him now. Pull back in. Pull back. Let go.
Excellent. This is where the ideally situated. Or maybe. My plans will go well. Yes.
Hello! Who the hell do you think you are? I was much like to be here as you.
I want your Solomon and your quick carry Coleman first thing in the morning. Your Solomon!
I'm legally entitled to look at this feet.
Come on, your Solomon!
Don't you threaten me.
Come on, I want your Solomon!
For God's sake, get out of my way. Hey, that's dangerous.
Come on out, turn around, and go home.
Come on and have a bit of sense. Have a bit of sense.
Come on and pass.
You won't goad me into assaulting you. Good night's sleep and you'll see things much clearer.
Come on.
Go.
That's enough now. All they wanted to give was a fright. Now, if there's any questions about this, we're in the pub. But after hours, but it's a good let's do. Come on now, move. Move.
Oh, God, what are you doing right now? Come on, you ain't too far.
Man. Yeah, cut the stairway. Look at the station with your wife and family depending on it. But Jesus Christ.
Thieves are bullies. Your father's not a real bully. And sure, the sergeant's not a real bully either.
They are.
Come on, you two now. You're serving man. Walk quick.
You remember the day at the big world match? The blessed brother nearly beat the man.
Yes.
But afterwards came into the pub and my father served him a drink. He started praising them and telling them they were great men. Then that little small man, Mr. Broderick, said to the oldest brother, "Get out of my way. I wouldn't drink in the same pub with the likes of you." They attacked him, started beating him up. I wanted to run out behind the counter to help, but what could I do? Later on, the guard that was on duty came in, and himself and my father were talking. They were saying that Mr. Broderick was an awful little old man and to watch out for him in the future.
Come on, master.
I was thinking of going up to the barrack and telling the guards about Colin.
Not this time, lady. There's hundreds of guards and detectives, and the pressure is on. And it's on the outside for the first time. A bull in a cave won't suffer. A couple of years in jail, or even a dismissal. Oh, but it is you, Lily. It's you who suffer. You'll be a freak forevermore. You'll be different from the rest of us.
I want to be different from them, Mother.
Do you love me, Lily?
Yes.
Well, if you love me and trust me, you'll say no more about this until my family are real and can look after themselves.
I'm afraid.
I was never afraid once. I feared nothing that walked this earth until my first child was born. Sure, a child makes a prisoner of a woman. Sure, you're a lovely creature. God, we're a pity, Lily, a whole bunch of us.
Except for that little man, Mr. Broderick, and he's an English. He was no pity, he was a brave man.
Now, promise me, no matter who asks you about this killing, you'll say no more about it.
I promise, Murray, I'll always do whatever you say.
Now, what can I say, Lily?
Living still in my dear brethren. The notice it is the first Sunday of monthly time. This Friday is the first Friday of the month. And Mass in this church at the usual time at 7:30, and there will be confessions before Mass. Now, I would appeal to everybody of the importance and the necessity of receiving the sacrament of penance. And I would ask you, as Christians, to fulfill your Christian duties. Money was found recently, the fair in Carricktown, and the same can be had for myself or the sacristan after that. Now, this Sunday, His Lordship has seen fit to come here to preach to you about a matter of grave concern to every single person in this parish. And I hope everybody will listen carefully to what he has to say.
Do not be afraid of those who kill the body, but cannot kill the soul. But rather be afraid of him who is able to cast both body and soul into hell. In the name of the Father, and of the Son. Dearly beloved brethren, these are the words of Christ himself. He was speaking about truth. How many of you would deny Christ? How many of you, like Peter, would stand up and say, I know not the man? But you can lie without saying a word. You can lie without opening your lips. You can lie by silence. 5 weeks ago in this parish, a man was murdered. He was brutally beaten to death. For 5 weeks, the police have investigated, and not one single person has come forward to assist them. Everywhere they turned, they were met by silence. A silence of the most frightful and diabolical kind, the silence of the lie. In God's name, I beg you, I implore you, if any of you knows anything, to come forward and speak without fear. This is a parish in which you understand hunger. But there are many hungers. There is a hunger for food, a natural hunger. There is a hunger of the flesh, a natural, understandable hunger. There is a hunger for home, for love, for children. These things are good. They are good because they are necessary. But there is also the hunger for land. And in this parish, you and your fathers before you knew what it was to starve because you did not own your own land. And that has increased, this unappeasable hunger for land. But how far are you prepared to go to satisfy this hunger? Are you prepared to go to the point of robbery? Are you prepared to go to the point of murder? Are you prepared to kill for land? Was this man killed for land? Did he give his life's blood for a field? If so, that field will be a field of blood, and it will be paid for in 30 pieces of silver, the price of Christ's betrayal. And you, by your silence, will share that betrayal. Among you, there is a murderer. You may even know his name. You may even have seen him commit this terrible crime. Through your silence, you share his guilt. Your innocent children will grow up under the shadow of this terrible crime. And you will carry this guilt with you until you face your Maker at the moment of judgment. If you are afraid to go to the police, then come to your priest, or come to me. And if there is one man among you, one man made after Christ's likeness, he will stand up and say, there he is, there is the murderer. And that man will have acknowledged Christ before men, and Christ will acknowledge him before his Father in heaven. But if you, by your silence, deny Christ before men, he will disown you in heaven, and I, as his representative, will have a solemn duty to perform. I will place this parish under interdict, and then there will be a silence more terrible than the first. The church bell will be silent. The mass bell will not be heard. The voice of the confessional will be still. And in your last moment will be the most dreadful silence of all, for you will go to face your Maker without the last sacrament on your lips. And all because of your silence now. In God's name I beg you to speak before it is too late. I am the way, says Christ, and the truth. Do not be afraid of those who can kill the body, but cannot kill the soul. But rather be afraid of him who can destroy both body and soul in hell.
Here's your money. All of it, £350. The 500 an hour.
Honestly, Ross, honestly given, I'm not ashamed to say it, the last penny we've possessed. Could have been there for the house fee. Every day, that class of money makes an appearance.
God, it is a high pile of money. And the more blessed and good looking in the decent man you met.
I have the money taken now, and there's no more to be said.
The fair exchange, consider.
Well, there's them that say that £800 it'll be much fairer.
I'm jealous. Jealousy is right.
be on. We had to flog 5 heifers to hold together.
God, Lawrence and after that, yeah,
She was a beauty. Other folk were really cool. They got over a shapely hat. And the soul west, who'll have to beat that now?
There were paupers now. Isn't it better to be paupers than have a clear conscience about their death?
My God, that's well spoken.
They're better to have our principles than the millionaires.
Or you're a straight man.
You're a good trader. And the man isn't straight, he may well be dead.
I admire a straight man.
I grudge no man his property, but the secretary begrudge me.
All trust.
Jealousy. I have a fine power, and more to come, a woman type.
Because it's probably my fault.
In the course of time, as the man said.
Fine heifer hose.
Ah, great booze.
Great. Nice. Strong hose. Knows her bonnet and her cake.
She's on that, God bless her.
I'm not bad with an we need a juice.
Oh, it's Father Murphy.
You should watch her from this house, sir. They in the mass every Sunday, sure. Too long a walk altogether for an old woman.
God, man, there's a big heart in there. Ah, too big for this world, sure. God misses not. And it'll be written down there in heaven in big red letters, like blood.
These folk, Bert, these folk. There's many of these friends written down there.
Written down there, my child, are the names of all the faith.
A kindly thing instead of Murphy. Ah, Father Murphy, if it isn't yourself. Somebody can something, or you're not allowed to take something to the pub.
No, thank you, Mr. McCabe, but I'll take a bottle of orange if the sergeant here joins me.
Ah, you're away whenever you want.
Father Murphy.
Oh, Mrs. Fanny.
Not a bad day outside, Father.
Nice and fresh, a bit chilly.
Great. Here, good sir. Early in it.
Today on the people. Money, so well.
Oh, you for me, and that's it. Ah, yeah.
We got it extra times. Morning, Sergeant Lee and myself are doing house-to-house calls.
God, sounds like the collection.
Collection, all right. This time we're collecting information. Yes, and I hope you'll be more liberal with it than you are with your money. There's nothing to fear. Anything you have to say will be held in the strictest confidence. It's a job that must be done. Or else a murderer will be allowed to go free. I hope you have no objection to his meat barging on you like this.
Oh, good God, no, Father. Anything I can do, I'll do.
Thank you, mate.
Ah, sure. Whatever is to be done, will be done. All right, Lord. Hey, that whatever is to be done, with the help of God.
Then we begin with you, Mr. Murphy. And if the rest of you wouldn't mind waiting in the back room for a moment or two, we'll begin right away.
Ah, don't ever let it set when it shouldn't wait along. Come on, buddy.
This way, gentlemen, you know where to go.
Now, Mr. Murphy. This is neither official nor formal. All we want is a little chat and we'll go no further.
Yes, Father.
You heard the bishop's appeal on Sunday, lass.
Yes, Father.
Afraid, Mrs. Butler, it seems to have fallen on deaf ears. Now, the sergeant here assures me that even the slightest bit of information might help to solve the case. Mrs. Butler, you live near where the murder took place, where the body was actually found. Did you hear or see anything on the night?
Anything at all, Mrs. Butler?
Did you hear or see anything, Mrs. Butler? Even the smallest little thing might help the sergeant here.
'Tis me that needs the help. God help me.
You met the man, didn't you? He was here today at the auction.
Oh, he was in here all right. He seemed quite like a nice kind of man. A bit strong-willed.
Most men are.
Did anything take place on that day? Was anything said?
Oh, if there was, I'd have it forgotten already. Sure, I have no memory at all, Sergeant. It was after Saturday when I went to draw my pension, even though I'd be wanting the bit of money badly.
Had the dead man an argument with the Bull McCabe?
Oh, if he had, I can't remember. I hate fighting or knife.
Now, Mrs. Butler, if you know anything, don't be afraid to tell us. Nothing is going to happen to you.
I'm alone with it, living on the side of the road, with no one to look after me.
We understand perfectly, Mrs. Butler. Place yourself in God's hands and you need not have any worry. Now, the sergeant here assures me, if you're afraid of anybody, he will caution that person and you will be assured of peace and privacy.
I'll go up to the person and I'll tell him if he so much looks at you sideways, it'll be as much as his life is worth.
Oh, you can't. You mustn't.
So there is a person. Someone you feel. Who is it, Mrs. Butler? It is your duty to tell us.
I'm an old woman, living on me own, and I do be worrying nights. I have no one with me.
We all have to worry nights, no matter who we are.
I don't live in a barracks with guards in every room. An old woman, a woman drawn her pension, who never did any harm to anyone. All I want is to be left alone.
Very well, Mrs. Butler. You may go now.
God bless you, Father. God bless you. And won't you pray for me, Father? Pray for me, won't you?
God bless you, Mrs. Butler. I will pray for you.
Bless you, Mrs. Butler.
On Sunday last and with the informal approach, we might have learned something.
Not true, Father. You can't beat pure ignorance. You're up against a stone wall.
What about Mick Flanagan now? You want to question again?
No, waste of time. Too crafty. He's been questioned 10 times already.
What about Dandy?
Dandy and the Bull were first cousins. There's no hope there. Dandy'd be all right if it worked for a time in the Bull.
What about the young lad? Ian?
The mother has him sworn silence. He'll never renege on her. His lips were stitched forever.
That poor boy. He will not easily bear the burden of that legacy, I can tell you, in the years to come. What about Mrs. Flanagan? She wasn't questioned before.
Me? Godfather, it might be worth a try at that.
You're a good-looking man, Tom. That might hold.
All due respects to Father, I'd chance anything if I thought would solve the crime.
Now, Tom, you needn't go that far. You know 2 wrongs never made a right.
I wouldn't say that to have my job, Father. Hey,
Mick, if you have no objection, would like to talk to your wife.
Oh, I have no objection at all. I give her a call.
Thank you, Mick.
Amy, I want it.
I'll be down in a minute.
You won't get put to her, maybe, if she's in the truth.
strange, isn't it? When nobody knows anything about anything.
Ah, it is a terrible state of affairs. Of course, it's not our job. thought she did. Father Murphy says mass. And it's up to the guards to catch the murderer.
Nick, if the public won't cooperate, there's nothing you guys can do.
And God our wages no matter what happens.
Ah, but Mick, the public, they have an obligation.
Ah, come off it now, Father. The public are not being paid. It's the other way around. We're paying the civil guards. And if they can't do their job, they blame it on the public. No reflection on you now, Sergeant. God knows you're a good man at your job.
All right. I confess everything. I killed him. I said goodbye to the kids. Take me, sir.
Mrs. Flanagan, a man has been murdered, and murder is no joke.
So a man has been murdered. Sure, what's that to me? I've 9 kids to look after. Will you look at the foot of it? From cooking and scrubbing and cleaning. But thanks be to God, I'm off on me annual holidays soon.
What annual holidays?
I'm pregnant again. I had a holiday with the child. The only one we're ever likely to have.
Ah, maybe, not in front of Father Murphy.
He's the boss. Would you look at him? You'd think butter would melt.
Ah, maybe.
I'd be carrying on through the summer over you if my head has gone queer from it. What did you want me for, Sergeant?
It is in connection with the murder, Mrs. Flanagan.
He did it. I swear to the gallows if I thought I could spend just 1 year without having a baby.
Seriously, Mamie.
I'm serious, Sergeant. I'm more serious than you.
I think maybe you may be the one who can break this case.
Me? How can I?
Well, you met the man. He was here the day of the auction. Did you hear or see anything that might help us?
Hear or see anything? What in the name of God are you talking about?
Paul McKay was here that day.
He was.
Didn't he have an argument with the dead man?
You can't argue with a dead man.
Don't mock this dead man. He was murdered.
And don't talk to me, you yahoo from God knows where.
You're sure nothing was said?
Should they seem quite friendly to me?
Quite friendly.
No, not quite friendly. Fairly friendly. Or a kind of friendly. Now, would reasonably friendly do? Or would that convict me?
For God's sake, Mamie, was anything said?
I don't know. A woman has a head like a sieve. And a woman expecting for the 10th time should have her head examined. Oh, well, they wouldn't murder me. Oh, no. I have to stay here and look at pigs like you, getting on other people's backs, because you have a bit of authority.
You heard nothing then.
Now, what do you think I am, a bloody schoolgirl, is it?
You were here the night of the murder.
Sure, I'm always here. Always. Now, will you get the hell out of here and let me go get the dinner?
They have the papers for the new 7 or 8 years. I'm drinking Monday worse than a bloody volcano.
You called to investigate me that the Bundy son was here that day.
So am I.
You're sure of that?
I am sure. They tell us the 4 different detectives with notebooks. All taking down different like the 4 gospels. But all in the one world, and the man is crucified, whoever he is.
And the bird, was he here too?
Yeah, I know damn well he was here.
Mick, Sergeant is only doing his job. This is nothing personal.
Yes, but goddammit, I've told him 100 times over. And he still wants to make me up a minute. He'd go too far one of those days. He wouldn't be the first sergeant to be transferred. I always voted right.
I'm well aware of how you vote. Did you tell the board it was?
Very well. Don't be too long. People think like the worst.
Don't worry, Nick. Everybody knows it wasn't you. As everybody knows, was another man, maybe two men.
It's your job to find out.
I won't transfer. Be too much to expect.
More questions?
You don't have to answer.
Oh, I can answer. I co-op. That's one thing about the world order. Cooperation. Sure, if there was more cooperation, the world would be a name in your place. Am I right?
Sergeant wants to speak to you.
Yes, of course. What can I do for you?
The night of the murder.
Yes.
You say you were here at that time with the Bull McCabe and his son in their company.
That's it. Exactly what was for. Dead right there for a start hand. And a big change from the plain clothes.
As far as I remember, Bert, the Bull was never a friend of yours. How come then you spent the night drinking together?
Oh, sure. I'll forgive any man, Sergeant. Any man. Let bygones be bygones. That's my policy.
Yes.
You're sure you weren't anywhere near by Butler's Field or the river that night?
Neither near it nor within, sir. Arrived here, Flanagan's Pub, time 9:25 p.m. Joined forces with me two friends and did remain on the premises until 2:45 a.m. Arrived home 3 a.m. sharp. Fried sausages, 1 pound and 1/2, and 1 ring of pudding white. Pot of tea for self, bullhead, and some time. Who did say good night and departed for home, was in bed at 3:45 a.m. sharp. And that's my story, sir. As told to 7 different papers, 7 different occasions. Note yourself here and please reverence on this day of our Lord, 1965. Amen.
Very nicely put together too. Do you have any ideas about who might have killed this man?
Not so, Sergeant. In my opinion, the crime was committed by thinkers. And if it wasn't thinkers, it was persons unknown. They're the biggest blackguards of all. Persons unknown. You see, they be doing things unknown. Nobody knows that. Definitely, persons unknown.
I see. And have you any proof of this?
Answer, Sergeant. That's me opinion, sure. It was only me opinion you asked me for.
I want you right in there from this side, you dirty little sewer rat, hard chatter, because I know as well as you know who committed the murder, and I think you were present when it happened.
Oh, because, Sergeant, you know the hard all right. He was a big nice, you wouldn't call me.
My opinion, Bert, that your silence is bought for a few pounds. How much did you get? £5? £10? £20? Look, Bert, I guarantee you £500. £500 in hard cash if you give me a hint. No one will ever know where the information came from.
God, Sergeant, if I took that £500, you'd be trying to solve another one.
I know, and the whole village knows. Nobody cares. The terrible thing is, nobody ever will.
They didn't keep us stuck up here like prisoners of war.
Sorry, Mr. McKean. The rotation was totally accidental.
Oh, that's all right, Bob. That's all right. We understand.
Bull, will you answer me one question?
Surveyor?
When shall we kill them?
I don't know. That was glad you asked me that. I said, oh, it's a fair idea. So I was often coming home there many a night. No, in a minute, the bandit thinkers that jump out. You think they would hammer my brain? You try to come to the Nordies down there. From one of them. You try to back down. He's one of them, sure. But surely the money. Christ, sure, none of that kill one another. Never mind Christians.
Yes, man, yes. They're a terror.
Who's to say it wasn't the Nazareth stallions? I heard of an old woman up the country there. Two Spanish males, two Scottish bitches, and some of the AJ kids. And that's Dandy there. Sir Dandy's wife was chased by us. An axe, is that it? That it? Yeah, she lost her mate for a week after. And she walked 8 days through it. Were they there?
Very touching. Thanks for your help, Dandy. You may go now.
You know, another thing, Sergeant. That might be the answer. What's up down there that night? What did they do down tight?
Because a woman is the only thing you take me.
What's wrong? Without the wife. There they were, all talking going on under the bush. And the woman tossed the right. In all fairness, you know, fire. Can they blame the poor man for murdering a home man? Don't be too hard on him, though, when you catch him.
It wasn't Tinker's Bull, it wasn't a donkey, and it wasn't a jealous husband. Now was it?
And by God, it wasn't the one that came! I'm sick of your dirty Peter's questions. You've been watching his noses now, donkey was killed. The two of you have the power behind you. Why aren't you some other man that you picked to go searching with you? No. Pick one of your own gang. If it wasn't the priest, it would be the schoolmaster or the bank manager. Why aren't you the council worker or the ploughman? Well, you have the laws sewn up nice and tidy between you.
That's not true. You're deliberately twisting the stuff.
Crash that old round collar around his neck. Or no uniform. He picked a gang of small farmers and fishermen. And they had our crosses that carry like all poor men. And that's what end up together. If a poor man has something wrong, he gets the guards batting on the back. Lugged up to the barracks. Or if it's the doctor or the schoolmaster to say, tough luck. The way out, the law is no more.
See here now.
Oh, let him go on.
And now the priest there, he called in the house outside. He sat down there with us, and he talked about dropped calves to meat and crippled to meat among calves. He ate with us, but they got sick after it. Back late. By God, he took a shine to us. And he said he wished he was like us. But I won't pay you no more Christmas Joe's father. No more! And I know long and that. We were upon them tight, and tying at the old priest.
We were that. He was one of our own.
That's going now, Father Murphy. What will the village think of you, Lord Lee? We have a family to think of.
You're a clever man, and I told you for both.
Us ignorant has to be clever.
Did you see the dead man's widow at the funeral home?
Yes. I give myself the first to sympathize.
They can't be the public, Tom.
What the public wants.
But they never really get what they want.
Don't we know, Father? You have your collar? Sergeant here, you got a uniform. I have my fields and tie. I remember this. There's one law for them that's lawmen and priests, and there's no law for us. That's the way it's always been, and it always will.
Will you tell me something? Do you ever think of God?
The man is every prayers to him. About what? Same as you, because I'm the same kind of creature as you.
The sergeant here said you met the dead man's widow. You said you did. Did you feel pity for her?
I like you, father, so I married. And you were hardly one to throw off the collar and marry her yourself. When you were gone, father, to be a cannon somewhere, sergeant here gets his father's a nose and goes out to be a superintendent. Paid will be digging ditches, him donkeys away from the field. That's what we have to remember. And if there's no grass, that's the enemy of mine.
God will ask you questions about this one day, McCain.
And I ask God a few questions. Why does he put so much misfortune into this world? Why does it make me one way and you the other?
Let's go, Father, before I throw him.
Someday, McCain, you will meet the dead man's wife. Not here, but in another place.
Indeed I won't. But she'll have her own meeting there with another man by her side. I've seen her, and she's a pretty bit. And the grass will be green over his grave, and she'll have taken another man. And that man is no good to anyone. That's the way of the world. And the grass will be green over his grave, and she'll be forgotten by all. Forgotten by all, except me. Come on, Ty.
So I'd like to thank our producer, Mary Gannon, from mine, for doing such a good job on the cast. Also, I'd like to thank B.Keane, who done the makeup tonight. She done a fantastic job on all the cast. Also, the stage crew here who had a lot of hard work to do. And I'd like to thank Mary Laney there for doing the video, the show tonight. Thanks very much. Most of all, we couldn't go on without a wonderful audience who stayed very quiet and gave great rounds of applause during the show. Thanks very much.